I'm standing here at the Damascus Gate, and I have to tell you, the air feels heavy. Not in a bad way, but in that way where you realize you're standing on top of 2,000 years of human drama. If you press your palm against these massive limestone blocks, you aren't just touching a wall. You're touching the year 70, the year 33, the year 63 BCE. Close your eyes for a second. Fade out the sound of the tour buses and the guys selling sesame bread. Instead, imagine the rhythmic clack-clack of Roman caligae, those iron-studded sandals, hitting these very stones. Imagine the smell of wood smoke and expensive incense drifting from a temple so white and gold, it literally blinds you in the midday sun. This wasn't a historical site back then. It was the most volatile, beautiful, and high-stakes city in the whole Roman Empire. So welcome back. I've spent the last few days getting absolutely lost in the winding alleys of Jerusalem. And honestly, I couldn't just give you a standard travel vlog. This place is a jigsaw puzzle of empires. But today, I want to take you back to the layer that arguably changed the world more than any other, Roman Jerusalem. We're going to walk through the timeline of how a desert kingdom became a Roman jewel, meet the megalomaniac kings and the stressed-out governors who ran the show, and witness the tragic moment it all came crashing down. Grab a coffee, settle in, and let's step back in time. The Roman story here begins not with an invasion, but a family feud. In 63 BCE, warring Judean kings asked Rome to mediate. General Pompey marched in and decided Rome was staying. For the next 400 years, Jerusalem's fate was tied to the Caesars, a timeline of 3 acts. Herod's Golden Age, an era of friction under Roman governors, and the catastrophe of 70 CE, when the city burned. By 324 CE, Rome turned Christian under Constantine, transforming Jerusalem again. But it's those middle years, the years of the eagle and the temple, where the real grit is. Herod the Great, ruthless at court, brilliant in stone. He doubled the Temple Mount, marble, scale, and calculated glory. Run your hand along Herodian blocks, precision, porticos, and shining courts built to outshine Rome and secure Jewish loyalty. Then the governors, Pontius Pilate among them, career men facing a city that resisted images, oaths, and casual blasphemy. Markets hummed, soldiers watched. Festivals felt electric, beauty under strain, a fuse quietly burning toward 70 CE. In 30 CE, Jerusalem was a city that overwhelmed the senses. You'd walk the Cardo, a massive street lined with towering columns and shops, smelling spices and perfumes. To one side, the upper city, where high priests lived in opulent villas. To the other, the crowded markets of the lower city. Looming over everything was the temple, a mountain of white marble and gold. But right next to it stood the Antonia fortress, where Roman soldiers watched the worshippers below. It was a city of beauty, with tension simmering in every alleyway. These massive stones are a silent warning, lying exactly where they fell 2,000 years ago. By 66 CE, tensions over taxes and freedom exploded into a massive Jewish revolt. The rebels briefly won, but Rome doesn't just lose. They sent legions under a general named Titus. The siege was brutal. In 70 CE, Roman soldiers broke through, and the temple was set on fire. The city Herod built was silenced. You're looking at the exact moment an era ended. Standing here now, looking at the sunset over the Jerusalem stone, you realize that while the buildings fell, the story didn't end. Rome tried to erase the city. They even renamed it Aelia Capitolina for a while, but Jerusalem just kept coming back. This was episode 1 of our journey through the layers of this city. Next time, we're going to look at what happened when the Roman Empire stopped being the enemy and started being the protector, the rise of the Byzantine era, and the discovery of the Holy Sepulchre. If you enjoyed this walk through history, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. And I want to hear from you. What part of Jerusalem's history should we explore next? Maybe the Crusader Knights? Or the hidden underground tunnels? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for traveling with me. I'll see you in the next one.